Welcome to the Politricks Watch. This is Sir P. Now, you might have seen it in the news. Right? Man get life when illegal firearm. I go telling them or reminding them, right? So in Iron Man, life don't mean life. Right? It's more a case of headlines, you know. Sometimes when you put the title at headlines and then people, you know, get drawn into the headlines. When you go between the, you know, the fine print, you realize it. Not all as it appears. Because people I say, life for your gun. Other people I say, long time, let me start getting serious. We can break it down. Also, we talk about rifle where them find. Since on the topic of illegal firearm, people are saying it to me. I say, look, YouTuber, what is what kind of alien Star Wars gun this? We'll talk about it too. See it, talk, find it. Before we go into that, couple of things. 2 birthday shout out. First one goes out to Sue, coming from your boo, and you already know that's Nick, right? Nick C from the Patreon squad, right? Nick, I know say, right, him and Sue meet from them at juvenile, grew up together, and officially get married when they done big people. 3 children and 12 years of marriage later, right? Still are going strong. So, Nick give me a special message where we have to add in peace. We don't even want to paraphrase them. I tell you exactly what him say. Quote, looking forward to a lifetime together with Sue. And even sitting on the veranda in our rocking chairs, talking to the grand and great grandchildren when that time come, end quote. I want to say yard man and a lover boy. I want to say Jamaican man that no, every Jamaica dirty dog and dirty janko. Right. Or a Patreon squad do a lover boy, them want go on. Hear them speech there. The man are prepared for great grand. That means same no plan. No kind of separation. So, pick up yourself, you know you're tuning. But Sue share her birthday with somebody else on the Patreon squad. Yes, Jamaican. Right. To the Jamaican, turn 1 years old, according to the unicorn maths. You know the unicorn maths already, right? Because life begins at 40. So if your life will start at 40, that means when you hear me say, somebody at 1, you know the age. Jamaican just like Nick C. Right, Patreon squad from 2021. So, Jamaican, big up on yourself, hope on a great day, live long and prosper. See? Next thing, home start, the illegal firearm thing. When you see the Mama's Boy video, know them video the crush can, but them video also, right, seem to you know, let's just say, build families or save some. Look like we soon start have some PIA babies. Right, and I'm gonna name them local YouTuber. Man link me and say, right, washed up local YouTuber, I'm listen to Mama's Boy video. I'm hear the part where you say, the more time if you just tell the woman, say, oh, put on some clothes where I go yes, and but up ask the question none. Right. Man say, the man and girl, you know, relationship I get shaky, they might fall apart. They might drift away from each other. They know that feeling. Man time just take the little YouTuber advice, call her out of the blue, put on some clothes, we are go yes sir. And tell me exactly where they go. Man say it was like the flame rekindled. You want this, you want this, you want this. What do you think? But sometimes just make a decision, bro. Woman coming from work tired, one bag of knives in her ears. You lay the one bag of question like you're police. Just make a decision, bro. And she rate you, she work with it. Big up the youth there. Now, make a move into the video. First thing I'm gonna start with. See that this rope I gun sale. Right now. Special operation, catch them in the act. I still a gun. A rifle. AR at that. See it up on your screen. People are like, look YouTuber, what is? What are something up at the front that look like? And what kind of special gun this look like? I wanna say like it fired it and but tell them the 87s are constantly updating their arsenals. What you're looking at is a multi-purpose muzzle device. You know, you have the different type of muzzle device, you know, the flash hider and the muzzle brake and the compensator and all kind of things. People who love them AR love, you know, put on all kind of things, man. Right. Some of them serve a role, but enough time I just to make it look cool, to be honest. Right. This device is so right. It's multi-purpose, but one of the main function is to prevent the rifle from quote-unquote jumping right, in your hand. You know, that vertical motion there. In other words, you make it easier for 87 stay upon target and fully up a shot. These things are cheap and easily accessed in our custom place. They can get the rifle, them can easily get them things. So when I tell you now, say, these triple and quadruple murders not hear about. I have a lot to do with 87's arsenal becoming so modern. Back in the day when time them full of beer AK, them fire all 100 shot and not one no catch somebody. And the target they are 15 feet in front of them. Rifle jump up all over the place, man. But nowadays, with the AR-15 so easily accessible, and then on top of that, they can get them compensators and then muzzle brake, and by the time they're done, even an 87 who is a below average shooter, right, starts to become more accurate. And them already are shooting from close distances anyway. So if you come up against something like this, you're in for a very, very long night. By the way, the magazine, you probably look on the blue and yellow, right? Yeah, so which one is that? Blue and yellow there. That's the Ukraine coat of arms on the magazine. So 87s are walk around with right, the Ukraine coat of arms on the magazine. You soon hear somewhere in an Iron Man start call themselves Ukraine. You know, say Iron Man place them, love the badness. Any country with so much war going on, them name themselves for a fight. Anybody them think a bad man place, them name themselves, so you have the Moscow. You think say Russia, man, link with them and say, yeah man, name this place in honor. No, people love the bad. Anybody them think, you know, to do like a badness or like a rough thing or like some kind of hardcore image, name it. You have the Moscow and the Mexico, you have the Angola. You can call it Angola because they're paying homage to their African ancestry. No, because the Angola war, Angola was big in the news back in the day for a lot of conflicts. Someone say Angola. Just look on 87 now. Constantly updating their arsenal. Meanwhile, you're constantly updating your phone. We call 911. Hope it work out for you still. So let's look at this case. Right. 87 sentenced to life. Lord of mercy. Life. Them sentenced him to life over go. What happened? Well, you named Atlee Murray. Yeah, them holding with a illegal Matic. The judge sentenced him to life. Yeah. Will be eligible for parole after 15 years. Remember originally when you about 15 years, right? You catch with an illegal firearm, different things. Then 15 years, mandatory. So in other words, the sentence to life is more of a headline. Right? The actual sentence we get is 15 years. Right? That's the mandatory minimum. In other words, adesso, right? Thing I go start, you know. Right? So become eligible for parole after 15 years. So even though you hear life and you're thinking 90, 100 years. No, at the same 15-year policy. Right. So when you hear somebody get sentenced to life in Ireland, don't take it to heart. It don't mean life. Right. You have to go down to the story now to look how much years before I'm eligible for parole. So normally when you get charged with murder, conspiracy to murder and them thing there, they get life, and usually somewhere around the range of 30 to 30, like 36, 37 years before, something like that. Then I'm gonna give you 30 something years for parole. But the sentence, the judge say you get life, but not life. It's not like Uncle Sam life. You see where this come from, you know? Iron people, most of Iron entertainment, movie-wise, come from Hollywood. Right? It's American things. Right? So most Jamaicans grew up hearing and watching American show. So when Jamaicans hear life, them think, no sign, 100 years, you might get Uncle Sam. Right? Is a place where, you see, if Klansman and they get sentenced Uncle Sam, under here some sentences like sentenced to 3 life terms. You can get triple life. Man. America is such a troll. This is how I know Uncle Sam is a troll, you know. Uncle Sam is such a troll as Uncle Sam will sentence a man. Right? He will kill 4 people, and Uncle Sam sentenced him to quadruple life sentences. Uncle Sam will sentence you to triple life plus 50. That's how you know it's a trolling thing. The plus 50. So, under life, at 15 years when you really break it down on a unicorn level. Life, parole after 15. 15 years in other words. Unless you go to jail, you go do a whole heap of different things and marry and other and give yourself a trouble, then they might say, right, you're not going to road cause this and that. Or really, whatever year, or whatever number of years them say before parole, and I take it. So 15 years. But it sounds worse than it is. Life. That's the headlines, but at 15 years. You see the DPP, right, come out and then say, right, she go challenge it because the firearms or the ammunition part of it, no matter the laws, and I'm confused. So it's either the judge not understand the law or the DPP not understand the law because both of them can't be right. Because if she go appeal it and I say this can't be, then that means to say, right, the judge not understand the law. So who is the unicorn? Now it would really help. You see, this is what I'm not understanding now. Let me tell them all the time, these experts and scholars in Ironman, I know say them brighter than the sun at 12 o'clock. Right? But they need to start making the public understand, right, what go on. When they can't just have little YouTubers, especially washed up little YouTubers, after break down things and break down things, it would be better if them, right, make people understand what go on. See, I hope in the future, Ironman DPPs and Supreme Court judges and them people, right, and the big wigs them and the scholars them and them people, when them see certain things go down, them link, right, the washed up YouTuber at the time, right, and say, make a reason and tell the people them what go on. You have a platform, people are tuning in, so let me explain to the people what go on, because they're confused. Right. And them a cuss and make nice, and if they understand what go on, then when they cuss and make too much nice. But that's the future, because we know right now, right, the big wigs and the scholars, them way too bright. Right. Them too bright and must be right. So, they're not interested to communicate to the people via platforms like this. Right. That's why you see people like C4 and the bank over here, so, right, because them can relate to we and we can relate to them. Right. Right. As regular people, I try to make an effort. But the scholars and the big wigs them, we have to start explaining to the people them. On some platforms where the people them actually tune into. This one clearing up. Is it 10 years? Is it 15 years? Is it 20 years? You need to know what I want. But I'm saying in the future, right, them barriers are gonna break down. And if this are confused, somebody like me who spend whole of time I read them things there, then me know that the man in the street lost. Cause him now spend hours and hours I read through no firearms act and no bail act and nothing like that. Anyway. I understand why they don't really reach out to local YouTubers because them prefer platforms where them have a certain amount of control where them can say don't do this, don't ask me this, don't do this, don't do that. People hate to them not understand and fear where them can't control. But I'm say in the future all this start turning around still. Anyway. Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, you don't know more like Vulture Squad. See you circling. Bless.